Hey everyone, this is Second Sight Tarot, a branch of wellness. I'm here to do the monthly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May 2021. I've already meditated on your cards, and please remember that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest. I already pulled some cards that had fallen out during the shuffle. I'm going to be using them as well. I'll tell you the essence of the reading. I'm going to be doing the element spread, current situation, or true issue, how we can move through this through intellect and communication, the emotions you can connect with or release from this, and how to flow through this easily to the outcome. So I'm going to pull a couple cards first, and then we'll get into the reading, and I'll tell you what's going on and what cards came out already. These have been a little resistant with me today. Current situation, please. Intellect and communication for Sagittarius. Interesting. The communication department and all of these readings have been a challenge. I've had to do a couple videos again, and I don't know if it's retrograde again or something in the cosmos. Who knows? Me, who knows? Emotions to connect with or release from the situation. And outcome, please. I'm not taking all these. They've been coming out in piles. Outcome, please. There we go. Finding some inner peace, Sagittarius, and realizations here. Really, I think everybody seems to have a common theme here for all the readings about having your soul lead into this next chapter, realizing things that you really need to know, to be discerning of, and just letting your soul guide you right now for where you need to be in this life, and really having some self-reflection, really seeing yourself for what you are, who you are, and really being focused and setting boundaries when needed, or releasing them depending on who you are. So very interesting energy here. I'm going to pull one more round and then we'll get started. Current situation, please, or true issue for Sagittarius in 2021. Current situation. There we go. Thank you. Intellect and communication. Thank you. These are coming out. Ooh, lots of peace going on here. Inner peace. I'll show you the cards in a few minutes. Let me start over, sorry. Emotions. Sagittarius can connect with or release from the situation. Very interesting with the peace card. Outcome here. That's a nice card to have. Bottom of the deck, forgiveness. Set yourself free. I think that with what's ever going on here, or what's causing, and I'll tell you what's happening here, but there's a lot of healing going on right now, and you're really trying to find peace with the people around you, with your world around you, with yourself, your inner self, and there's a lot of forgiveness, deep forgiveness for yourself and for others happening now. This is the subconscious, this is what's underneath it all. The star, really, blessings, inspiration, a time to shine, but this is also about really planning for the future here, really planning this long-term goal of happiness. Like, where do you want to see yourself in a few years? I'll show you the card. The star is also about, healing, really healing time. Peace card. This is another peace card. Having hopes for the future, and take caution, keep your guard up. I do think that being discerning here is key. Really taking what you think is your truth and leaving the rest, not believing everything you hear. This has been coming out for a lot of people. It's been coming out different for a lot of people, but I feel that is specifically for you, discerning. And I think the discerning card came out here too. And really spreading your wings and setting yourself free from this way of being for a while. Now you're kind of done with it and want to move forward. So really beautiful. So in the position of what's the true issue or current situation, you have the healing energy. So allow light to enter your wounds and heal your wounds. This is a deep healing for you. you know. I think you're seeing that you need this. For some of you, you haven't started yet. You're seeing that, like, I just can't go on like this. My heart hurts. I need to do some healing. You know, this is in reverse, the resistance or resilience. And I think that when this is in the reversal, it's about, yes, you're strong and you've carried all of these lessons learned throughout your life and you're carrying them on you. But do you really need to carry them on the rest of this journey? Isn't it getting heavy? You know, like, I don't want to say these are burdens, because these are experienced ways of processing things and all of the lessons you've learned. But some of them are expired. Some of them are bones now, and it's time to maybe clean out the closet of what you want to bring with you and hold on to experience-wise, and what you want to, like, let go and release, because it's a long journey. You know, you really want to find peace and happiness here, but carrying this is very heavy, and it weighs on you. It weighs on the heart. And the Chariot in reverse, which is also a 7, and 7s are all about experience and gaining experience or having experience already. But this is also about taking action here. And because it's in the reversal, this is about lack of direction, maybe not knowing, kind of, yes, I know I have to heal, and knowing I have to, like, release things, but how the hell do I do this? You know, and that's kind of what it's inviting you. So maybe there's like a delay here in moving forward with something, or having a distraction. Maybe you are distracted with, like, the how-tos instead of, like, just taking action because you don't know, you don't have a direction. Or maybe you're just distracted in your day-to-day, that you realize, like, you know, you're not seeing this, that this is the part of the healing, is taking action to move forward and shifting it. And I love this depiction in the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I really like this deck. I got it for my birthday, and that's coming up. And I just like the depictions. I think they're really interesting. But this is about her navigating this journey, but in a very slow and steady and precise way. It's not about just, like, charging like the regular chariot, or just like you know, using your intuition and going really fast. This is, like, slow and steady, won the race. So, and maybe this is your comfort level too, you know, really knowing that you need this healing, knowing that you have this resilience, but maybe it's getting too much and you're just becoming very fatigued with this, and really finding new ways of moving forward, like taking action, but in a very slow and peaceful way, because I think that's how you need to do it, Sagittarius. Just to get the full appreciation of the adventure and the journey, not just the destination for you. It's a journey. I love these. Bottom of the deck, change in the reverse. So maybe there is some, you know, like, again, like the Chariot that was in the reversal. You know that there's change that needs to be had here. There's something coming to an end here, but maybe there's some stagnance, or maybe some resistance to the change or to the ending. You know, it's the 10 of Pentacles, and it's a lot about change. You know, this is the card. It was in reversal, so, you know, I do think that this is a completion or an end, but maybe you're just not seeing it, or you're holding on to it and not wanting it to let go just yet, because you are afraid of moving forward, or not understanding how to, and just don't know. So you're staying put until you realize how to do it, which is great. You got to be comfortable with this transition. It's a long journey ahead with this. Releasing, again, in the reversal. 6s are all about overcoming obstacles and perseverance, and because it's in the reverse, I feel like you're resisting to release the things that you need to let go of in order to move forward. You know, this resilience, this stuff that you're holding on your back, maybe you need just to look at them, to release some, not be so attached to them, and really seeing things like, okay, if I let this go, will I be okay? And just kind of doing an inventory of the things that really don't serve you anymore, and being okay with letting that go, and letting go of that resistance, you know? Because the end game, you know, you are finding a love for yourself. This is another 10. This is another completion here, you know? And there's something new happening here. There's a new journey about to take place, but you have to see it, and you have to be willing to take the risk, because you are really finding, this could be love, relationship. This also, most of you, I think this is more of a self-love, or healing from a wound of love, you know, a relationship, and letting go of all these things to start new, fresh, and find another person. This can be a love relationship. For some of you, it's not just inner work, but for the majority, I think it is inner work. And for the other half, or the other majority is, or the other part is actually a relationship that we're talking about here. So, I'm going to pull some clarity. Actually, I want to know about this love, if it is more personal or if it's inner strength. You know, inner strength. I'm not taking the reversal in this, but if you're feeling like you don't have this inner wisdom or this inner strength to move forward, just realizing you do have it, and looking at self-love a little bit will kind of gain that strength. What are they releasing? Sagittarius is releasing. Thank you. The releasing is this resilience of the stuff that no longer serves you, because you are going through a big transformation here. This Chariot's just awaiting you for you to say the okay to start this journey. There is a lot of healing happening here. One more, please. Sagittarius, intuition. Thank you. Intuition. Really connecting with yourself on a very deep level here. It is all about intuition, and you'll see this as we go along. And making a wish and really having this wish come true. Seeing things for what they are and not being afraid of change. The moon. I see a lot of moon energy in this as well. And I feel like, you know, there's a fear here to transform or to see things as they are, you know, and just taking that risk and moving with your intuition, really seeing things as they are, and releasing fear and not letting fear hold you back here, because again, transformation. There's a big thing coming up here for you, and breathe, meaning like, take the time you need, but don't stop the action from happening, you know? Definitely. So in the how you move through this through intellect and communication, you have the Peace card, harmony and contentment. So this is through how you process things and how you communicate to yourself, to the universe, to people, to your loved ones, and so on. So I think that, you know, there is a healing time for you, and maybe some of you really do articulate this in a lovely way. I don't see any stagnation here so much. So just maybe staying focused on the game, or really, really nurturing yourself here, you know, and how you deliver messages and how you receive them. I'm going to pull some cards in there, but I don't feel that there's a lot of stagnation or lack of communicating here. And then I'll read the rest of the cards. I'm going to do one more. Communication and intellect, please, for Sagittarius. May. Thank you. It's just a reminder to have gratitude. There are a lot of changes coming, a lot of a new direction happening here for you, or making a choice, you know. I do think there's a lot of manifestation. I'll tell you the next thing, but this is about being grateful and being at peace with things, and expressing them in that way. The Magician came out, which is a 1, which is all about new concepts, new ideas, manifestation, you know, really channeling in your inner power, your power here and your strength, really being inspired creatively, you know, finding new ways of communicating to go deeper. Not that you were doing it in a bad way, but just creating new ways to go deeper in the way you communicate and the way that you process things, and really gaining confidence here, you know, really creating things and manifesting things in a very confident way. So the housing came up here. I'm not sure what this means. It's a 9, which is all about having clarity on a direction here. This could be a new home. This could be not feeling, maybe this is making you kind of feel uneasy and new territory. But this also could be the way you communicate in the house, in the home. And it was in the reversal, so maybe there is a new way that you need to be doing this, because there's something not moving in the way that you need to be moving in here, in the house. And apathy, which is another completion card, 10, which is all about reaching your goal here. I do think, and you have another 10 here, which is the discernment card, just being discernment. It's another 10. There's a lot of endings here in order for something new to become, to like move through. This is being really discerning about information coming in, you know, not going in it blindly, really connecting with your intuition and your body and really being discerning about what the information coming in. And, you know, this is more about things coming in and the things that you're saying to yourself, like sifting through them. Do they exist anymore? Is this old stuff for me? Is this stale energy? Is this expired, you know? And really connecting with your spirit and your intuition here and your emotions, and really seeing what you can sift out and kind of attach to in a new way here. And then you have another 9, which is, you know, having clarity on direction, creation, really creating the blueprints of the way you want things to come in, information coming in, information going out, and really connecting with the universe and asking the universe and having an understanding with the universe, a relationship with the universe to really get what you want in the works. It's like working at a job. You have a blueprint, you create a blueprint, you go and talk to the team to work together to make this house or whatever. Maybe you're building a new home. For some of you, could be building a new home. With the housing, you know, maybe you're relocating near the water or something. I don't know, there's a crab, so. And charity, you know, maybe you're like, I don't know why I said that with apathy, but it's kind of what's coming out. That's weird. Anyway, maybe you are relocating or building a new home or building a new concept of what you think home is, in the mind, in the heart, in the head, in the you know, the way you are, you know, the way you explain yourself, the way you deliver your messages, the way you receive things, like feeling really at home and comfortable with that and safe with that. Really connecting with yourself on a really deep level here. And how you communicate with others and how you work together with others. You know, and really seeing things, how you can relate and connect with people instead of the differences between the two. I have no idea where that's coming from because it's communication, that's why. And really staying grounded here. This is because it's a lot of like new things and feeling like the end goal is peace here, right? And you've had so many peace cards, healing time and then peace and then stillness here. This could be lack of movement in your emotions. It can be either way. It could be stillness here and really looking at things in a very assessing way instead of just kind of letting emotions come and go and not really focusing on them. Really, I think the momentum here is to really start to clear the mind of chatter and like the emotions that come up, things that don't serve you, and we're really releasing that and really finding inner peace and having the faith. Like this faith card to me is almost like church being, or the world or the environment or the ground or earth being your church, where you're really connecting with everything around you. You know, she's becoming the world in her belly, you know. She's encompassing it. She's breathing it in. She's birthing it. Or they, I'm sorry, it's a woman, but it can be gender neutral. And really connecting with energy as a whole. This is about people too, you know, like really connecting with people and not being so judgmental and just kind of knowing that we are all from one entity or one from if you believe that, or one energy. We all breathe the same air. So if you don't look at it as an all share the same energy, we all breathe the same air and we're all here for the same reason, but just understanding that instead of looking at something in a different way, understanding and respecting and honoring that, you know, from past emotions and stuff and the way people have dealt with things and the way that it scarred you because this is in the emotions position. Just seeing things as a whole instead of just your perspective, because people just have bad moments that could really scar us for life. Bad situations, bad timing, bad moments. Just to see it as in the bigger picture from everybody's perspective might do some healing here and not taking it so personal. Things especially in the childhood, because that is could really create a lot of trauma. The 10 of Swords came up in the reverse. I'll show you the regular card. Sorry, I have something in my eye. So the Ten of Swords are all like, this is in the reversal. This is about lack of being having gratitude. It could be for some. I'm not saying you're not grateful for things, but really being focused. This also can be being focused on self. Not so much in the bad way all the time, you know, like this is fine. Maybe for some of you, you're finally connecting with and focusing on self here because you need to heal. And the healing time goes inward, and that is kind of selfish from other perspectives because you're not giving them the needs, feeding their needs too. So for some people, taking care of yourself is your need, and that's okay to be selfish and focus on yourself. But this also can be family drama or trauma, you know, maybe emotionally, like the family life in the past have really scarred you, and maybe like now you're really focusing on yourself to take care of these things, or you withdrawn from that drama and to take care of yourself. So I'm going to clarify in this because it's an interesting concept here. I'm not going to take any of those. Sorry, hold on. Let's start over. Okay, 4 emotions, please, for Sagittarius. Identity, the Ace of Wheels, the Ace of Pentacles. This is about finding your identity, you know, and this is finally seeing things. This could be a new, well, this is emotions. Usually this could be a new job or like, you know, and a new intention towards like a healthier way of thinking, you know. It could be like comfort, feeling comfort. This could be material stuff, but because it's in the emotion stuff, I think there's like, you're finding a new way of feeling comfortable with situations that have happened and that will happen. You're thinking of new concepts and new ways of doing this, and finding your identity within that. And then dreams, the eights, but the eights are all about, they can be about obstacles and blockages, of why dreams have been held up in the past. Or what, like, or even in the future, but like dreaming of something, like kind of really envision where you want to see this go, and having like, you know, dreaming about that, like having the end result and really bringing it to fruition, kind of like a daydreaming of like what you really want to see out of this. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of, or pay attention to your dreams, you know, and they could be helping you find the blockages that are happening, you know, within this. Could be focusing on dreams. I'm going to clarify. Clarify the dreams correctly. Thank you. The Lovers. This could be duality. This could be the connection with yourself. This could be a past relationship and how you dreamt of something to be, but there's been created like a blockage of seeing these dreams come to fruition with a loved one, or it could be like a relationship, like an intimate relationship. It could be family or a friend or a connection that way. Or maybe this person is helping you through this to see things in a more peaceful way, for some of you. But it could be the cause. It could be like thinking about this person. But I think somebody that's close to you is helping you see things and kind of guiding you this way, guiding you through this. That's kind of the energy I'm getting there. The Magician again. You have 2 magicians. One in the emotional position and one in the communication position, which is beautiful because there is a lot of manifestation going on here. Really creating something new, something big. I love this. It's really great. You are manifesting something new here. It's really great. I'm going to do some of these here too. One more. For Sagittarius, emotion. Remember, this is emotions you can connect with and release, and or release. Travel. But this is more about like an hourglass kind of travel. Like reminiscing in the past, like traveling back to the past, traveling to the future. This is more like that kind of thing. I do think this is more about past stuff, or seeing where you want to go with that. Sorry, I keep having something in my eye. Yeah, it's interesting. I love this. It's a good reading so far. Which one did I not do here? Oh, this one. Okay. So in the how you can flow through this to the final outcome, you have the Emperor. And this also came in the last reading. I think I did a Pisces. But this is about leadership here, really being focused on something, you know. I think this card's a little different than the other one, just the depiction of it. But there's like setting boundaries here too, you know. Really taking control and taking a lead on setting your boundaries with people. And maybe that's what you're doing in the long run, because there's like, he's holding this like strings on a puppet kind of thing when these people are all down here. But to me, this is saying like, I'm sticking up for my power here, and I'm finally going to set my boundaries the way that are safe for me, that I feel good. But like I said, having a balance with boundaries, not setting them too high, or too big. But yeah, I think that now you're in control of how the outcome is, and not other people controlling how you feel or the emotions that you connect with and all that kind of stuff. And I think you're finding peace in that, because now you're taking the power back. This is about taking your power back. That's what I get from that. And having peace, finding peace within this now, because you're taking control of your life. You know, and this is the end of a chapter now, like coming the outcome. This is a happy ending. This is you finding peace within and really seeing the new you, or the reconstructed you, or really coming home to yourself. Let me clarify there. Creativity, the artist. This could be because you're an art, you know, for any artist out there. And then finding this inner peace, you've really connected with yourself artistically again. Maybe some of you have let that go, but also finding creative ways to really restructure this and have fun and be creative in your life, and have this creative energy that keeps this spark of life up, you know. We'll do one more. Outcome, please, for Sagittarius. The Empress. Well, it's not really the Empress, but the mother. The numbers don't line up with the Empress, but it's a bear with, you know, with a baby inside. And this is all about family. Number one, mothering yourself and really nurturing yourself and going through this growth spurt with love and kindness to yourself. This could be you having a baby in the future for some, creating a family. But this is also connecting with your family on a very different level now. You know, this absolutely can be the case. And it's interesting because I forgot to say the essence of the whole reading. I'm sorry. I mean, we have the essence of the whole reading, but I picked a card. I picked this, and it fell. I didn't pick it, but waterproof. You are waterproof now. You're it's like water off a duck's back kind of energy. Like, I'm not going to allow people to hurt me anymore, or for me to process things the way that I used to. I'm much stronger now. I'm much more confident now. I know how to hold my own. That's the kind of energy that I am getting here. Really holding your vision here, and this is really gaining momentum to move through something here. The essence of the reading in the middle of the deck of the reading here, I picked with the White Witch Tarot, the major arcana cards, is the World in reverse. And this is all about finding balance and harmony and fulfillment. And maybe, you know, in the beginning here, how there's some stagnant energy here of just not having direction or knowing a way to take this healing journey and trying to figure it out. So it's not so much like just not seeing it clearly yet. I should have said this in the beginning, because as we move through, you are unraveling that and turning this upside down. But this is also for me, yes, there is an energy of, I feel like you're kind of letting go of the worries of the world, like all these things you've been carrying on your shoulders. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You know, you're just like not letting you're kind of dumping all this stuff that is just weighing you down, you know? I think it's a different feeling now. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not carrying the weight of the world anymore. I'm really showing the true me. And I mean, yes, this can absolutely be what I said in the beginning, you know, about like not feeling fully in harmony and having a full balance here. But I do feel like what I'm seeing here is you really releasing things that are heavy and that you need to let go of. The resilience card. This is exactly what this is saying. It's in the reverse, right? Look at this. You know, and both of these were in the reverse. They look the same to me. You're letting go of things that don't serve you anymore. More so than the traditional way of looking at the world, of not being fulfilled and not having balance. Maybe you are not balanced because of all the things you're carrying, and it's time to release things that don't serve you anymore and really start taking care of yourself. I'm going to do some self-care cards and then send you on your way. Sagittarius, that's a whole pile, and maybe you need those, but self-care card for Sag. Alone time. Hello. Taking me time to do some of this work is okay. If the cards say it, it's okay. No, be discerning on that too. Pick and choose what you really want to work on, and this is not the end all. You have the right to make things shift the way you want them to be, or speed things up. You don't want to ride a snail, then take the regular chariot. You know, it's your call. Sagittarius, please. What do they need to know to take care of themselves? Rest. Yep. I see that, needing rest and doing things in a very calm way. Clean your space. Oh, declutter. That will help kind of find some clarity here and connect with crystals or earth energy. Like I said, I totally see you need to ground and to get, you know, clarity. Connect with the earth to release some of the energy, not to get clarity, to release some of the energy. Music and Nourish Your Temple has come out pretty much every single reading. Both of these. I'm thinking more shamanic drumming or something like that kind of really lifts the spirit. And Nourishing Your Temple, the thoughts that you think, the energy you put in your body, the things that you hear, like news and stuff, like turn that stuff off and focus on your inner intuition, your inner light, and what it's trying to say to you, you know? I like this reading. It's really beautiful. A lot of work, as they all are, but I think it's a really good month to do this. Why wait? So I hope, Sagittarius, that you really have a great month and you do a lot of healing and that this resonated for you. Please let me know if it did. I'm just always curious about if this is right, you know, because I'm just doing the cards. The cards are coming out on their own, but I just want to make sure that, you know, this is kind of happening for some people. It's really interesting to see the synchronicities of it all. So if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate the support. I really want to build this. Slow and steady is fine. I'm not in any hurry, but I just enjoy doing this and I really want to continue. So please support if you are interested. I'm going to be trying to do monthly readings for the new moon and full moon. We'll see, hopefully. But please have a really great May. Happy Mother's Day. Happy every day. And I will see you in June. Take care of yourself, Sagittarius.